1600 meters, flags up. Sent on their journey from the 1600. Petica out the machine by a neck, but there goes ALPENHORN, the white headgear. Presses on by a length. Petica's racing in second. Fill Your Boots moves up around runners. Then we have Wild Style sitting towards the inside rail. Flying Wonder a neck away. Shot of Courage is hard held. Don't Linger second to last, and a further 2 lengths at the end of the line, Duke of Africa. On settling down, ALPENHORN's going to try and go from wire to wire in front by 1 length. Fill Your Boots has raced up second alongside Petica. Towards the inside running rail, the white stars on the black sleeves. Followed by Flying Wonder, Wild Style, 4 lengths to make up past the 800 zone. Don't Linger's around them, Shot of Courage second to last, and reminders for Duke of Africa. Commencing towards the 600 metre marker, and ALPENHORN in front by a length and a half. Petica just kept interested towards the inside, gets a niggle or 2. Fill Your Boots as around runners. ALPENHORN still travels by a length. Petica's along the inside, now being asked a few questions, and at this stage, ALPENHORN, 300 to go, has 2.5 to spare. Petica's under a punishing ride back in second. Running on is Duke of Africa. ALPENHORN with 100 metres left to go, an exercise canter. And it's all over, bar the shouting, ALPENHORN to win it. Second's going to get close, maybe Petica. Then came Duke of Africa and Flying Wonder. Number 7, ALPENHORN from the Mike Miller stable for James Fletcher and Sterling Miller, bred by the Oldland stud, Serena Mudley, the Karari. Had the favourite ALPENHORN on the ropes as they spun for home. ALPENHORN was given his marching orders. Petica, you would have noticed Warren Kennedy was just starting to ask him. He gave him 1 or 2 niggles to keep him interested, and then all of a sudden he came under a whole lot of pressure, and it was apparent he was not going to get to the winner. Number 7, ALPENHORN at R4.90 will get it right at the 10th attempt. Straight away from the opposition, and number 7, ALPENHORN, the son of Karari, will break the ice, model of consistency. Petica came under fire early on and will just last home for the 2nd spot. Duke of Africa back in 3rd. There you can see Serena Mudley just guiding home number 7, ALPENHORN. Back to the studio.
Oldland stud, James Fletcher, Sterling Miller, and the son of Karari has come to win. Corsi is the winning groom, the gentleman that takes care of this Mike Miller horse, and Serena Mudley doing duty. Well done to you, Corsi. 1,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. You've done a fine job with your horse. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Well done, Corsi. Let's get Serena in. Serena, it's... you got a hot favourite in the race. You must have a plan of action to try and win the race, because it looks all over by the shouting. The betting is the guide, but your positive, enterprising ride has paid off, and paid off handsomely with yours.
Yes, Deez, you know, I always got in studying hard, and the only way I could beat the favourite today is if I had the smooth running. You know, they had the advantage of the good draw, and I had to bounce his horse. You know, I know he does absolutely nothing up front, and I knew if I press him top of the straight, he'll quicken all the way to the line. And look, he did just that. I put him under pressure quite early, top of the straight, and look, it paid off. It paid off for the horse, and I'm just glad.
Yeah, it's all about tactics. You know, I'd like to just spend some time on that. You know, whilst you study the form of the horses, you also study the way races are run, and if you know you got a horse to beat, you try and do something differently with your horse to get a better result.
Yes, Deez, you know, there wasn't much depth in the field, you know, and there's one horse to beat, so I had a lot of plans going into the race. If one didn't work, I'd do the other, you know, and I spent a lot of time studying this race, and look, I'm just glad it paid off today. I draw a lot of speed maps and stuff back at home, and look, it does help sometimes.
Over the final furlong, you had a lot of running underneath. They were never going to get to you.
Yes, Deez, you know, you actually waited for a challenger's horse. You know, look, all due respect, he is a bit moderate, but if they came on you, we'd fight them off. You know, his run at Scottsville was very encouraging when I rode him last time out, and look, today I think he bumped the right race, and just a massive thanks to the owners and to my boss Sterling and Mr. Miller. Massive thanks to them as well.
I always like to work out the percentage when it comes to a win. Now, when I say that, it is 60% horse, 40% jockey, 80% horse, 20% jockey. For this one, I'm going to say 80% jockey, 20% horse. Well done here, Sereno.
Thanks so much for those kind words, Dees. You know, a massive thanks again to the whole yard, to Mr. Yudi, and to my sponsors, Uniform. Thank you so much.
Well done, Sereno. Craig, come through. I mean, he's been rewarded for his consistency. We're not dishing the horse in any way. Please don't get me wrong, because he's had consistent form coming into the race, and you guys had him spot on today.
Yes, he's not the easiest horse in the world to train. He's got his little niggles, but he came in today looking well. And his biggest thing in his favour is he's got heart.
Yes.
He tried his last run. He put his head down. He grabbed it, and we thought, from the front again, make the other horses come off a bit if possible. And Serena ran a very good race. But well done to James, and to Sterling. We're thrilled that this horse has got up to win, and well done to Mike and Ray and the whole team at home. But he showed a lot of heart again today. When they came at him, he kicked away again.
Stables having their fair share of results. You guys would have been pleased with the season thus far?
Yes, we are. We've got a target that we want to get to with winners. We've got one closer, and things are going well, and so we'll definitely get to that target.
Anything else from your side?
No, that we had just this 2 runners, and this is us finished today.
All the best, Craig, to yourself and the Miller Yard. Well played here. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done to the connections of ALPENHORN, who's come through to win race number 4, Jackpot 1.